Revelio.
Oh, the work it takes. Even breathing. I should imagine you can't go wrong with some missing whiskey.
No, my wife has a more serene.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
My plan. I don't have to work at all. I should spend my days walking people.
Revelio. Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
What more? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Descendo! Arresto Expelliarmus!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Expelliarmus! Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repairer!
A moment.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Repairer! There. Good as new. Revelio.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you...
Revelio.
You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your...
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened
Vai
before.
con doce Andrei.
Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a
Revelio.
good time to head back to the castle.
Lumos.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. I rather enjoy transmuting. Complexity. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Accio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Oh, I can't sit down now.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
I'd rather go alone. To a dance.
Why not? In fact, I think they should insist that we go alone. Imagine how much simpler that would be.
Why? Because you don't have to ask someone.
No, because you don't have to worry about dragonpox. Yes, of course, so you don't have to ask someone.
Was only asking. I suppose there are some advantages to not going to a dance on your own.
Oh. Please proceed.
An obvious one would be that you know you'll have a dance partner. Yes, that is a good point. I'd rather that than being left standing about like an abandoned erumpent.
Who abandons a rumpus? I haven't heard of that. Is it a thing?
I don't believe so. I think he was simply presenting how one might feel. Or specifically how he might feel.
Sure you're all right?
What? Yes, of course I am. And I don't feel like an abandoned erumpent. Just that I could feel like one. At a dance.
How very tragic. I'd never thought of you in that light. Abandoned. Well, it's settled then.
What? What's settled?
Should such an instance arise as to require us to attend a dance, we shall all go together.
3 of us? Oh, yes. I much prefer that idea. Yeah. Any dances you've heard about coming up?
No.
Oh, Merlins. What a relief.
ఏంద్రా దీనికిలా
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
నిన్న ఇవాళ
అరే ఫోన్ ఏమైనా వస్తే కొంచెం చెప్పు స్నానం వెళ్ళడానికి
some kind soul help me?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student would help.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
That's it!
Levioso.
Excellent form!
Levioso. Levioso. Accio.
Nicely done! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Levioso. Accio. 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 There goes my way. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa.
Expelliarmus!
Leviosa. Accio. Accio.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Leviosa.
You're better than that. Leviosa. Tickle.
Leviosa. Accio. There goes my wager. Leviosa.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Accio. Leviosa.
What am I to do up here?
Accio. Accio. Leviosa.
Defendo! I'm the one!
Leviosa.
Act like a winner! Expelliarmus! Give them what for!
Accio.
Expelliarmus!
Come on.
Leviosa!
Leviosa.
Leviosa!
Accio. Leviosa.
Orisco Momentum!
Accio.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Protego. Stupid one.
Oh, let's go back to that.
Accio.
Leviosa!
Stupid one.
Leviosa!
Accio. Loop. Leviosa.
Expelliarmus!
Oh,
Lumos.
There goes my way.
Potato. Stupefy.
Levioso!
Accio.
Levioso! Don't throw away now. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Descendo.
Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Accio. Potato. Stupefy.
Arresto, Manon.
Levioso.
Come on.
Stupefy.
Levioso!
Joystick
Care to go again?
No.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Arresto, Manon.
Potato.
You're better than that.
Levioso!
Stupefy.
Expelliarmus.
Stupefy. Accio.
There goes my way.
Stupefy. Protego. Levioso. Stupefy.
Levioso!
Stupefy. Stupefy.
Descendo.
Levioso. Protego.
Expelliarmus.
Stupefy. Stupefy.
I'm the one!
Stupefy.
Levioso!
Arresto, Manon.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Accio.
Arresto, Manon. Expelliarmus.
I could never duel like that. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Levioso. Lumos.
went on to do the exact same thing.
I wouldn't think Black would mind someone telling on someone. Seems to be his cup of tea.
Well, I'd appreciate it not happening again.
I won't tell anyone again. Promise.
Not anyone. Anyone at all.
It was a good drawing, though. Made me laugh.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Yes, it was definitely a good drawing there. You got a good likeness of him.
Well, I have been told I have some talent as an artist.
By who?
No need to sound so shocked.
Were they saying that based on your illustration of Black? The one you stuck underneath the sink in the lavatory?
Yes, most likely. And the one I pasted on the Quidditch stand.
How peculiar.
You said it was a good drawing a mere moment.
Oi! Can you help me? Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Revelio.
You're defending Hogsmeade against... Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sally.
Revelio. Protego. Lumos. Levioso.
Obviously.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton.
Might some kind soul help me?
student were to help.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then
Should be, Professor.
yes, your spellcasting. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit.
ఏంది
It's their own fault for losing.
లోపల లేదురా
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Ever written a story or a tale
లేదు
as
గేమ్
well.
ఆడుతున్నా నేను
And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and
తిన్నావా?
hidden them in very
మూత
high places all over the
బాగాలేదు
school.
తిన్నాను కొద్దిగానే తిన్నా
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I
ఇప్పుడు
can't
తెచ్చా
work
కింద
out how to get them back on my own. I
అప్పుడు
don't think
చూద్దాం
I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Watch out! It's the Troll Slayer of
Revelio.
Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Don't do that. That's not necessary.
పిలిచావా
ఈ అబ్బాయి ఊరెళ్ళాడా
ఆ?
ఈ అబ్బాయి
ఆ,
ఏడి ఊరెళ్ళాడా
లేదు లేదు ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాడు
ఉన్నాడు ఫీజులో అసలు
Incendio.
అంటే నాకు అసలు
ఏది? ఆ,
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Reparo. Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Levioso. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
I should think there's an entire ward in St. Mungo's for transfiguration accidents.
I was worried transfiguration.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over...
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down...
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Revelio. Protego. you go.
Oh, my exams. Phew. Not a one of them deserves more than a C. Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Hello, Nellie. You seem excited about something.
The Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
This stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure? Incendio! Levioso! Reparo! Accio! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me
Hello, my name is Kevin,
Puffskein
and through my
Dunkeen.
YouTube channel, I've helped thousands of people fix their controllers. Now it's time to tackle the PS5 DualSense. If you're
I'm
having
sorry,
problems
but
with
you
the
have to
analog
admit that's
stick on
rather
yours,
clever.
I'm going
I
to
do
show you
not
9
have to admit
methods that
that.
may help. Each method gets
I've had to
progressively
say the
more
same
difficult,
thing.
so start at the
Anyway,
beginning
to
and
make
work
matters
your way
worse,
through them
I
until you're
stupidly blurted out that I must be
station
braver
button on
than
the
people
controller.
think,
This will
since
bring
I
look
have
at
been
that
in the hidden
option and
herbology
see if
corridor.
there's an update
The
available.
hidden
It'll say it
herbology
off to the
corridor?
side there.
Yes.
If there is one, go
Rumour
ahead and
has
run
it
it.
that the herbology professor before Professor
Controller
Garlic
settings and
kept
see if there's an
dangerous
option
plants
to
there.
increase the dead
It's
zone. That
supposedly
may help.
so overrun now that no one dares enter it
Sometimes
anymore.
analog
I
issues are
was
caused
hoping
by
you could go
debris
there
that's
and bring
gotten
back
underneath
evidence
the
that I could use to
thumbsticks.
show
So
that,
by cleaning
well,
underneath the
I'd gone in.
thumbsticks, it may
Say
help.
a bit of an
Make sure
exceptionally
as you do
dangerous
this, you're
plant of
pushing
some
the
kind.
analog stick in the opposite direction. You gotta keep in mind that against it. Power. If you have a ring adjuster like this, you can decrease the suction.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand.
Method 6 also
I'd very
involves
much
trying to give you.
appreciate it.
You'll need something to
Come
pry
and
it off
find me
with,
if you
and
get
that
the
could be a
proof.
flathead
I shall be
screwdriver.
forever
You
in
can
your
use
debt.
something like this. You can also use a butter knife. You can also use a prying tool like this. It's from a repair kit I got off Amazon. It's a good kit
Hidden
if you repair a
herbology
lot of
corridor.
controllers. If you
Sounds
don't, this
intriguing.
might be a little bit of overkill. I'll leave a link in the description. Once you got them unsnapped from the handles, you can from there with your air or your vacuuming or whatever. You deeper inside the left side of the button and one on the. Next, you need to do some unscrewing. Take that trigger button. It's process. Perhaps in difference. And fair chance, if you wish, bear in mind the so trace are on back. At 11 and took out earlier. It's at 6. For door though, I just want to point something out. And I might have a little.
గేమ్ ఆడుతున్నావా గేమ్ ఆడుతున్నా స్నానం కింద ఏమైందిరా కింద స్నానం వాటర్ రావట్లేదా
And then the werewolf.
Made any progress with it?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the
But, Professor...
We have... I shall find you.
Revelio. Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after patrol attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
the bookcase. Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now. I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need walking about.
We must remain unseen. So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Repairer. Repairer. Accio. Repairer. Incendio. Revelio.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it. Where might this lead?
Repairer.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Protego! Revelio! It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year, I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Protego! Incendio. Reparo. Accio. Incendio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling. And see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig,
Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Incendio!
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Protego!
You're better than that!
Incendio!
There goes my way.
Stupid one! Incendio! Stupid one!
Is that all you got?
Stupid one!
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Act like a winner.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Protego!
Expelliarmus!
Stupid one! Incendio!
Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso!
Protego!
Descendo!
Accio!
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Arresto momentum!
Protego! Stupid! Accio! Stupid one!
Descendo!
Stupid one!
Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Stupid one!
You're better than that!
Here, back on incendio.
Stupid one. Don't shy away now.
Incendio.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio. Stupid one.
Expelliarmus!
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Stupid one. Protego. Incendio. Ringo.
Care to try again?
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.